Hola, ciao, buongiorno, hola, privet, konnichiwa, niho, ayongaseo, marhaban, hey, swatida, xingqiao, salam, shalom, bona, namaste, saubona, which is one of my favorites to say hello to everyone. In one word, it holds so much meaning. Saubona isn't just your run of the mill hello. It is Zulu for I see you. But let's be clear, this isn't just I notice your shoes and your hairstyle. Saubona means you are truly seen in high definition. Your talents, your struggles, your hopes, your Spotify playlist, all acknowledged and appreciated. Now that's a handshake for your soul, a declaration to your existence that matters. You are valuable. No invisible cloaks allowed here. And the classic comeback is Indicona, which means I am here, seals the deal. It is like saying, yes, you see me, and because you do, I am truly present. In Zulu culture, this exchange is a mutual validation, a nod to our shared humanity. And it turns out being seen is the ultimate power up for the human spirit. And if you are where I'm from, you're lucky if you get a what's up for a greeting as people pass on by, not even waiting for a response. I wanted to start out my project this way for many reasons. One, to test my foreign language skills. And even though we are human and made of the same five elements ether, space, air, water, fire, and earth we are all still quite different, just in the simple way of the way we greet one another. In this series, which I am so excited about, I wanted to keep I wanted you to keep this in the back of your mind that even though we are all made of the same five elements, we are put together quite differently and in different proportions of all of those elements. This is why we have so many amazing and unique human beings out there in the world. And some of them just need a little guidance along the way. This is the first part of the Bend Veda Blend series, and it is called Begin Within. We keep yoga simple and kind, roots over performance, and even I need an explanation for that one. Tiny practices that fit real life, consent forward, choices so everyone has options. This is educational, not medical advice. So keep that in mind. To start, we will take 3 easy breaths at a count of 4 on the inhale and a count of 6 on the exhale. And name a word for now for how you feel. So we'll start our breaths to a count of 4. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, and now pick your word for how you feel. I forgot to tell you, my name is Tracy Cooley, and this is my first draft. Um, Here is the introduction. This is begin with in part of the Veda Blend series. Here is the heart in one breath, steady mind, kind body. That's our goal. We'll use short 60 to 90-second practices that you can repeat anywhere. At your desk, in the kitchen, parked in your car. I'll always offer options before cues so that you can choose smaller, slightly bigger versions that feels good to you today. Pain-free range only. If something hurts or feels off, choose smaller options or pause. As Yoga Sutras put it, yoga is the stilling of the changing states of the mind, and posture is steady and comfortable. That's the way we'll work together. What is this? This series is 11 mini chapters. Each one is bite-sized so that you can actually do it. You'll see simple on-screen cues to guide you, a breath clip with counts, option chips for A micro or B small, and a prompt called Word of Now so that you can check in instead of check out. The structure repeats on purpose. The brain loves patterns. More familiar the pattern, the easier it is to return. Why this matters. Yoga can feel like a performance test. Let's flip the script together. Lower pressure helps the nervous system settle, and settled systems make better choices, safer options, build confidence and consistency. And tiny habits, the kind that fit into a real day, are the ones that actually stick. That's what creates momentum. I'm not trying to make you impressive. I'm helping you feel more like yourself more often. Core practice threads. 4 threads run through every chapter. 1, breath. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6. Longer, softer exhales help your body to settle. 2, word of now. Name how you feel with one word, no judgment. 3, options A and B, so your body sets the size, not your ego. 4, a tiny habit line. After I, a real cue. I, tiny action. For example, after I make coffee, I take 3 breaths. These threads make practice portable and repeatable in real life. Chapter 1: The History of Yoga. Let's honor the roots with plain words. Yoga aims to still the mind. That's the point. Posture is meant to be steady and comfortable, and to support that aim, not to audition for acrobatics or the Cirque du Soleil. So we keep what truly helps and drop the pressure to look right. Quick practice together. Sit or stand tall, soften your jaw, and let your shoulders drop about 5%. Let your tongue float in your mouth. Inhale for the count of 4 and exhale for the count of 6, like we did earlier, for 3 rounds. So a round is an inhale and an exhale. That's 1 round. Pick a word for how you feel now. That word is your check-in for the rest of this talk. Chapter 2: 3 breath reset. When the day gets loud, here is a 1-minute reset that doesn't demand a mat or a mood. Sit or stand tall, soften your jaw, let your tongue float, let your shoulders drop just a little bit, and we'll do the 3 rounds. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6. The slightly longer exhale helps your system to settle without drama. The trick is making it real in your day. Anchor it to something you already do. Like, after I make coffee, I take 3 breaths. That's it. Completion. A calmer state, not a perfect shape. If you feel even 1 notch steadier, it worked. Chapter 3: 8 limbs of yoga, a friendly map. Yoga is bigger than the poses. Think of 8 friendly lenses you can visit. Today, we'll keep it extra simple and choose from 4: kindness, breath, focus, or calm. There's no prize for doing all of them at once. Pick 1 lens, spend 1 minute there, and notice your word of now, before and after. Small and true beats big and brittle every time. Chapter 4: Posture Basics. We use 8 friendly lenses: ethics, outward and inward, posture, skillful breathing, withdrawing excess noise, focused attention, steady meditation, and quiet integration. We don't climb levels, we visit lenses. For today, pick 1 lens and spend 60 seconds with it. Small and true beats big and brittle. Posture should be breathable and kind. Your crown of your head light, your tail or tailbone should be heavy. On the inhale, you get a little bit taller. On the exhale, you soften and relax your jaw and your shoulders. Do this once an hour. Take one slow, deep breath, gently restack. Tiny resets add up. Chapter 5, Attention and Ethics. We lead with attention and ethics because how we practice matters. Skill before stretch. Consent before cues. Every move has option A and an option B. Slightly bigger, start small. If small option feels good, stay there or try option B for 1 or 2 repetitions. Choose one value or anchor this session: kindness, honesty, or letting go, and notice how it changes your effort. If you're not sure, be kinder. The rule never fails. Chapter 6, Ayurveda Basics. Treat Ayurveda like body weather. Some days feel buzzy and scattered. That's a Vata feel, space and air. Some days are hot and driven, Pitta, water and fire. Some days are heavy and slow, Kapha, water and earth. We are all made of the same elements: space, air, fire, water, and earth, just in different proportions. That is what makes us all unique and special. You don't need a diagnosis to use this. Match one tiny choice to the day you feel. Rhythm helps the most. Get morning light in your eyes, eat regular meals. The largest meal is when the sun is the brightest. Add gentle movement and keep a simple wind down before going to bed, and no electronics at least 30 minutes before bed, if not longer. Try eating at least 3 hours before bed so your body doesn't have to digest the food and can focus on its other duties while you sleep. We are not we are not as good at multitasking as we'd like to think. One change is enough to shift the feel of your whole day. Chapter 7, Vata, Calm the Buzz. When I feel buzzy, I go warm, slow, and steady. Breathe for 4 in, 6 out for a few rounds. Add a tiny cow cat, small arches, smooth pace. Rest your hands on your belly for warmth and weight. Then choose one rhythm cue, a warm sip of something, a regular meal, or a short outdoor walk. We aren't chasing quiet, we are inviting it in gently. Vata governs or rules transportation, communication, and movement. An easy way to remember, though not accurate, is everything below the belly button. Gunas, or qualities of Vata, are dry, light, cold, rough, subtle, mobile, erratic, and clear. A quick balancing cues: add add warm, moist, grounding, and also things into your life. Let me repeat that. Quick balancing cues: add warm, moist, and grounding and steady things into your life. Favor sweet, sour, and salty taste, but I do not mean live on chips and ice cream. More of the natural sweets like fruit, such as ripe mangoes and bananas, pears, persimmons, papaya, cantaloupe, honeydew, melons, dates and figs, sweet apples like Fuji and Gala, sweet variety of grapes, and coconuts. As for sour fruits, you can choose pineapples, oranges, and most citrus, such as lemons, limes, and grapefruit. Green apples, they tend to be tart. Kiwi, pomegranate, can be sweet tart, often lean sour. Tamarind, berries, when tart. Cranberries, underripe, raspberries, or blackberries. Taste shift with ripeness and variety. The riper generally equals sweeter, less sour. For digestion, favor one fruit at a time rather than a mixed bowl of fruit. Salty foods for vata. A little salt can be grounding, but balance with warm, moist foods. Mineral salts, sea salt, rock salt, Himalayan pink salt, sea vegetables like nori, dulse, kelp, wakame, brined items such as olives, botanically a fruit, capers, pickles, cheeses such as feta, aged cheese, salted nuts and seeds, mineral waters with high sodium content. A quick note, most fresh fruits are not salty. Olives are the main fruit with a salty profile due to the brining. Chapter 8. Pitta, cool the heat. When I am hot or pushed too hard, I choose space over speed. First, soften the eyes, the jaws, and the jaw and the shoulder. Then lengthen the exhale a little. Nothing forceful. Optional, add a gentle micro twist, like side to side, like you're unscrewing a tight jar slowly. You can do this anywhere, seated, standing, lying down, no excuses. Success here is less pressure inside, not a bigger pose on the outside. Pitta governs or rules transformation, digestion, metabolism. An easy way to remember, but not accurate, is everything from your belly button to your heart. The gunas or qualities of pitta are hot, sharp penetrating, light, oily unctuous, liquid flowing, and spreading or diffusive. Some quick balancing cues favor cool, calm, steady, and the tastes of sweet, bitter, and astringent. Stay out of heated situations. LOL. Pitta should favor cool to lukewarm, moist, and mild over hot and spicy. The sweet foods would be grains such as white rice, basmati, oats, quinoa, and wheat. Dairy, milk, ghee, fresh paneer, mild yogurt, diluted lassi, not sour. Legumes such as mung beans, red lentils. Vegetables, the sweeter type, such as sweet potatoes, carrots, zucchini, asparagus, green beans, cucumbers. Fruits, the ripe and the sweet, mangoes, pears, melons, ripe bananas, sweet apples, dates, figs, and coconuts. Nuts and seeds, soaked almonds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. For the bitter foods, greens would be kale, collards, dandelion, arugula, mustard greens, beet greens. Vegetables would be bitter melon, asparagus, broccoli, rabi, some herbs and spices, turmeric, cilantro, parsley, saffron, neem, very bitter, use gently. Beverages would be mild peppermint or chamomile tea. Astringent foods, legumes, lentils, chickpeas, mung dal, split peas. Fruits that are astringent, pomegranate, cranberry, underripe bananas, pear skin. Persimmons that are firm. Vegetables would be okra, artichokes, broccoli, cauliflower, and asparagus. The grains that are astringent would be millet, quinoa, buckwheat, and astringent herbs and spices, turmeric, coriander, fennel, green tea. Some notes for pitta: avoid or minimize pungent, sour, and salty, very hot, fermented, and heavy alcohol heavy items. Favor cooling spices, coriander, fennel, cardamom, mint, turmeric, and a small amount of cumin. Go easy on chili, garlic, and mustard seeds. The temperature matters. Room temp or slightly warm beats icy cold or steaming hot for pitta balance. Chapter 9: Kapha Qualities and Energizing Practices. Kapha is the body's stability system. Imagine honey and clay together. Honey is smooth and soothing, and clay is solid and hold its shape. That's kapha, moisture, cushion, and structure, so you'll feel steady. Kapha qualities are heavy, cool, slow, but steady, smooth, slightly oily. In daily life, a balanced kapha manifests as patience, a steady mood, and good stamina. Digestion is smooth, appetite is regular, and recovery is strong. When kapha builds up, it can feel like morning grogginess, resistance to getting started, water retention, congestion, and craving for heavy, sweet, comforting foods. Emotionally, it can look like procrastination or feeling stuck. Here is here is a simple self-check. Do I feel calm, steady, or heavy and slow? Calm and steady means kapha is helping. Heavy and slow means we need to lighten it up a bit. The antidotes are gentle, warm, light. The antidotes are gentle warmth and light rhythm. Short, lively bursts of movement that you can repeat throughout the day. Warm layers, warm showers, warm drinks. Lighter meals with plenty of colorful vegetables and spices like ginger, black pepper, coriander, and turmeric. An early wake up time and a regular daily rhythm. Just as important is what to dial down for a while. Daytime naps, heavy or cold late night meals, oversleeping, long, low effort workouts that never raise your heart rate. Everyone has all three doshas: vata, pitta, and kapha. Kapha isn't a problem. It is your reserve tank for growth, recovery, and calm. We keep it simple. we simply keep it moving so that it doesn't get sticky. In this season, or in this session, we will use even breathing and a tiny rhythmic movement to invite kapha balance, light, kind energy that's wakeful, not wiped. Notice mind, mood, and energy before and after. Even a touch lighter is a win. The gunas of or qualities of kapha are heavy, slow, dull, cool, oily, unctuous, smooth, dense, soft, stable, static, sticky, slimy, gross. Kapha also governs stability, structure, and lubrication. Quick balance cues for kapha favor light, warm, and dry, and the tastes that kapha should focus on are pungent, bitter, and astringent. The pungent foods, which are warm and drying, the spices are ginger, black pepper, long pepper, cayenne, chili flakes, mustard seed, cumin, coriander, fenugreek, onions, garlic, scallions, leeks, herbs, oregano, thyme, rosemary, basil, mint, condiments, mustard, horseradish, wasabi, kimchi, and hot salsa. Bitter, lightening and decongesting. The greens would be kale, arugula, dandelion, mustard greens, collards, beet greens. Vegetables, bitter melon, broccoli, rabi, Brussels sprouts, cabbage. Herbs and teas would be neem, fenugreek leaves, turmeric, and green tea. Astringent, which is for drying and toning. Legumes would be lentils, chickpeas, mung beans, black beans, grains and seeds, quinoa, barley, buckwheat, millet. Fruits that are astringent for kapha, pomegranate, cranberries, pears, apples. The vegetables, artichokes, asparagus, green beans, okra. Teas would be black tea and green tea. Favor warm, spiced, lighter meals. Cook greens with warming spices and a squeeze of lemon. Rotate lentils or chickpea soups with ginger, cumin, and black pepper. Go easy on heavy, cold, very sweet, dairy forward dishes when feeling sluggish. Chapter 10, Dinacharya, Daily Routine for Balance. Dinacharya means daily routine. In Sanskrit, Dina means day, and Charya means conduct or practice. Plainly, a daily routine. What is a daily practice? A tiny action you repeat at the same cue each day so your body and your mind settles into a steady rhythm. The simple line is after I, real cue, I, tiny action for about 60 seconds. This tiny habits approach, making changes stick because it's specific and anchored to something you already do. Here's the key. You already have a routine. You wake up, you shower, you brush your teeth, you make coffee or tea, you get dressed. Maybe you do your hair, makeup, or shave. You commute or sit down at your desk. We're not adding pressure. We're upgrading one small moment you already do so your day runs smoother, calmer, and healthier. Consistent daily rhythms support steadier mood, energy, sleep, and follow through. Pick one cue you have and choose a tiny upgrade. Wake up, sit down, soften your jaw, 3 easy breaths, shower, let the warm water hit your upper back for 30 seconds with a slow exhale. Brush your teeth, stand tall, soften your shoulders. 3 rounds of 4 in, 6 out breaths. Coffee or tea, 1 slow breath before the first sip. Getting dressed, feet even, knees soft. Inhale gently, lengthen the exhale, soften. Hair, makeup, or shave, release the jaw and brow once each minute. First desk sit, 2 chair squats, or 30 seconds of heel rock outs with an even 4 in, 4 out breath. Let's write yours. After I, real cue, I, tiny action, for about 60 seconds. Keep it real so it fits real into your day. Now, place one reminder at the cue, a sticky note, a phone alarm named with your line, or a calendar ping. Consistency at the same cue builds routine faster. Safety and consent, pain-free range, the most miniature version first. If you're unsure, choose the smaller option. Remember, this is only educational advice, not medical advice. Dinacharya is the art of tiny rituals on repeat at set times until your nervous system finally believes that you're safe. To close, notice one word for how you feel right now. If you feel even a touch steadier, that's a win. Tomorrow, same cue, same place, same sequence. Chapter 11. Yoga and Ayurveda entwined. Design your personal practice. Yoga plus Ayurveda, a friendly duo. Welcome, friends. Today we'll see how yoga and Ayurveda work together like two good guides. Yoga helps us steady the mind and move kindly. Ayurveda helps us match our daily choices to our body weather so things feel smoother, small and simple. Educational, not medical advice. You're in charge of your range. Yoga is in one breath. Yoga is about the settling of the mind, moving in ways that feel steady and comfortable, not performing shapes. Steady mind, kind body. Ayurveda is. Think of Ayurveda as body weather. Some days feel buzzy, that's Vata. Some days feel hot and intense, that's Pitta. And some feel heavy and slow, that's Kapha. We notice the weather, then pick out one tiny choice that fits the day. Vata equals buzzy, Pitta equals hot, Kapha equals heavy. How they entwine. Yoga gives us the practice to steady and focus. Ayurveda gives us timing and tiny adjustments that make those practices land. Together, do the small thing at a good time in a good way for your body today. Practice, timing, and tiny tweaks. Safety and consent. Pain-free range. Options before cues. You can choose the smaller version anytime. You know your body best. Options A or B, pain-free range. Mini demo 1, breath, body, weather. Everyone try 1 minute with me. Sit or stand tall, jaw soft, shoulders relaxed. If you feel buzzy, Vata, inhale for 4, exhale for 6, for 3 rounds, slow and warm. If you feel hot, pressured, Pitta, soften your eyes, lengthen your exhale a little, 3 rounds. If you feel stuck and heavy, that's Kapha, even 4 in and 4 out breaths. Add a gentle heel rock for 30 to 60 seconds. Notice how that felt. Mini demo 2, tiny move options. We'll add micro movements with choices. Option A, 2 chair squats or a tiny cow cat or a 60-second posture check. Inhale and lengthen, exhale and soften. Option B, a 60-second brisk hall walk or a gentle side-to-side twist. Pick one, small, friendly. Completion is a better touch than perfect. Here is the question and answer time. What body weather shows up most for you? Buzzy, hot, or heavy? Which anchor feels easiest this week? Light, meals, move, or wind down? What is your one-liner for tomorrow? Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to watch this first draft of my presentation. I have so much appreciation for your time and patience through all of this. Much love to all of you. Tracy. And here is my reference page.